Hello and welcome to another episode of Art Speak, in which I share the message, meaning, and symbolism behind the art that I make. Today I'm going to be talking with you about the painting behind me, which is from March of 2018, so just about a year ago. I was working on this, finishing it up. And this was the Make Your Mark canvas for that month. And it features the butterfly. And the butterfly has, beautiful meanings and symbolisms. They're such ethereal creatures. They, flowers, for example, only live a couple of days. And butterflies, some butterflies are the same way. They live just to reproduce, and then they pass on. So they're very ethereal creatures. And the message that really resonates still with me about the butterfly is that of becoming who we truly are. And also of the resistance that we have to becoming who we truly are, because throughout the life cycle of the butterfly, when the butterfly is a caterpillar, within the caterpillar there resides the blueprint for becoming the butterfly. And yet the caterpillar's body sees that blueprint as something foreign that needs to be destroyed. So for the whole life cycle of the caterpillar is actively trying to destroy that blueprint of who, the butterfly that wants to become, that wants to transform. And I think that's just a beautiful metaphor for how we approach so many things in our lives. Our egos are constantly struggling, and we resist, everything, right? We always want to be something that we are not. I guess it's almost opposite of the butterfly, because the caterpillar's got this thing inside of itself that is who it truly is, that it's fighting against. And I guess we are kind of fighting against ourselves too, because we have all these ideas and these stories that aren't true, these beliefs that aren't true, and they all keep us from knowing who we truly are. And when situations arise that make us uncomfortable, which usually come into our lives to help redirect us, to help us find our true path, find who we are here to become, we resist them. So we have all this energy going into fighting against it and wanting it to change, instead of just allowing it to be. But with the caterpillar, and it's the same with us, with the caterpillar, the caterpillar will never win. The caterpillar will never be able to kill that essential blueprint inside of itself for who it's here to be. And likewise, we cannot kill or extinguish our soul and our soul's purpose, which is why if we ignore it and continue to ignore it, we get a more and more urgent feeling of needing to find the purpose and the path and the passion in our lives. And we feel more and more disconnected from spirit, and because we're disconnecting ourselves from the soul within us, the who we truly are, who we came here to become. As always with this series, I encourage you to discover what the specific message and meaning of the butterfly is for you. And one of my favorite techniques for doing that is to simply start writing about the butterfly. Something else you can do? Just start reading about the butterfly. Research the butterfly. Is there a butterfly that's always attracted you? Do some research about it. Find out about its life cycle, its habitat. See what messages and teachings the butterfly has for you specifically, just from a factual standpoint, not even from a symbolic and spiritual standpoint. And then if you take time to journal, you will be able to dive more deeply into your specific associations with the butterfly. So enjoy your explorations and discovering what does the butterfly mean to you, and how can you learn from the butterfly. Hey, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about. This painting also features raspberries, and that's because I had a dream about raspberries at the time I was painting this. And in the dream I was stepping outside, actually right out on the other side of these windows here on our front yard, and there was a huge raspberry vine that extended across the front edge of our property, rather like a bramble or a stone wall. And it was so resplendent and filled and heavy with these beautiful ripe raspberries. So there is a message in that as well. One meaning that I came across for raspberries was referenced the types of animals that can eat raspberries and spread the seeds. So bears like raspberries, and they have a really thick coat that protects them from the brambles, the spines on the raspberry. And little birds, they can land without hurting their feet, and they can eat the raspberries. So the message behind that is to be selective in who you share your fruits with, who you share your message with. You want to share selectively with those people who will be able to spread that message that you are putting out to the world. So, what message are you spreading, and who are you sharing it with? Have a great day. See you next time on Art Speak.